Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Kyle Richards not happy at home. Real Housewives of Beverly Hills cast member Kyle Richards has made an unfortunate discovery in her home. Kyle is learning the reality of being a dog mom. Kyle is a dog mom to 7 pooches. She recently posted on Instagram an unfortunate event that took place in her home thanks to one of her furry family members. Kyle Richards took to Instagram to vent her frustration at one of her dogs. The reality star posted a video of one of her rugs torn and shredded by one of her fur babies. In the video, Kyle questions who destroyed her rug. Kyle quickly concluded that it was her Bernese Mountain Dog Georgie who was responsible for the mess. Kyle said in her Instagram video, "Who did this? Who did that?" She questioned as her dogs sat by the mess. Kyle continued, "That's very bad, Georgie. Why would you do this? Why would you rip up this little rug mat? That is not good. Lay down. I'm not happy right now. Don't try to be cute now." Georgie responded by plopping in the kitchen floor, giving Kyle puppy dog eyes, trying to act innocent. Kyle Richards welcomed Georgie into her family in February 2024. Georgie has been with Kyle for about 8 months now and is full of energy. Kyle originally took Georgie after she learned that Georgie's original owner was unable to keep her. Kyle's intention was to find Georgie a good home. Kyle Richards is an animal lover and agreed to find Georgie a new home. The Beverly Hills wife agreed to take the pup in, and Georgie quickly became a foster failure. In an Instagram post, Kyle said, "I purposely didn't name her so I didn't get attached while I was looking for the right home for her. Well, I found one. I have always wanted a Bernese Mountain Dog, and it felt like she was meant to be ours." Georgie joined Kyle's pack, making the number of dogs in the house a total of 7. Georgie is also joined by 2 German Shepherds named Luna and River, a Golden Retriever named Bambi, mixed-breed dogs named Storm and Smokey, and a Pomeranian named Romeo. Kyle Richards has revealed that she is the primary caregiver to her 7 dogs. She says, "I do all the work with my dogs. My kids, of course, when we adopt a dog, they say, 'I'm gonna help, I'm gonna help,' and then don't." She continued, "They're all mine. My husband thinks 7 dogs is a lot, but the other day we saw a puppy and I sent him a picture. And when I got home, he said, 'Why isn't that dog here?' That to me was my green light. To me, that means we're looking for a dog." The sprawling Beverly Hills mansion, draped in luxury and adorned with chandeliers, paintings, and every symbol of wealth, could easily be mistaken for a paradise. But beneath the glimmering surface of Kyle Richards' enviable life is a reality that feels much more fragile. The star of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills has long maintained an image of having it all: a loving family, a strong marriage, and a booming career. But cracks in that facade have become harder to hide, with rumors swirling that Kyle is not happy at home. Though she has always presented herself as the glue that holds everything together, recent signs suggest that the perfect picture is fraying at the edges. Kyle's social media presence, once a dazzling highlight reel of happy moments with her husband Mauricio Umansky, her daughters, and her friends, has taken a more subdued tone. Fans have noticed the absence of her typical lighthearted posts, the once steady stream of romantic pictures, with Mauricio now few and far between. And while the pressures of reality TV are intense for any family, insiders say that Kyle's struggles go beyond the public eye. The growing distance between Kyle and Mauricio. At the heart of Kyle's unhappiness lies her relationship with Mauricio. Once hailed as one of the most stable marriages in the Real Housewives universe, their union now seems strained. Mauricio, a successful real estate mogul, has built a career that demands constant travel and high-stakes negotiations. While Kyle initially admired his drive and ambition, over time, the distance has taken a toll on their bond. Between his frequent business trips and her filming schedule, they have found it increasingly difficult to carve out quality time together. Close friends have shared that Kyle has confided in them about feeling emotionally disconnected. Despite the glamorous vacations and red carpet events, she misses the intimacy they once shared in the quieter moments. The ones without cameras, the conversations over dinner where they would catch up on each other's day. These days, even when Mauricio is physically present, Kyle feels as though his mind is elsewhere, wrapped up in the latest business deal or property negotiation. The emotional gap has led to some heated arguments, with Kyle expressing frustration over feeling neglected. Though Mauricio assures her that he's doing all of this for their family's future, Kyle can't help but feel like she's losing the person she fell in love with. To make matters worse, they are both so public, their every move scrutinized by fans and the media. The added pressure of keeping up appearances for the show has only amplified the tension between them. The burden of public perception. For Kyle, being unhappy at home is compounded by the image she feels obligated to uphold. As a longtime Real Housewives star, she is no stranger to living life in the spotlight. But while the show has made her a household name and opened doors to various opportunities, it has also trapped her in a cycle of performative happiness. To viewers, Kyle has always appeared as the woman who balances it all: motherhood, marriage, and a career in entertainment with grace. Behind the scenes, however, it's a different story. Kyle is beginning to feel the weight of constantly having to be on, to present a polished version of her life, even when things are far from perfect. The pressure is immense, especially as her personal issues bleed into her professional world. During filming, the tension is palpable. Castmates have picked up on Kyle's changing mood, noticing that she's quicker to snap and seems less interested in engaging in the usual lighthearted drama. Even her closest friend on the show, Dorit Kemsley, has commented on the shift, suggesting that Kyle may need to take a break to focus on her personal life. The housewives are no strangers to conflict, but for Kyle, the idea of her real marriage troubles becoming fodder for the show is almost unbearable. She's struggled with the knowledge that viewers might turn her unhappiness into entertainment, casting judgment without truly understanding what's going on behind closed doors. For Kyle, the show is both a blessing and a curse. It has given her fame and fortune, but also robbed her of the ability to deal with personal problems privately. The struggle to find herself. Beyond her marital woes, Kyle is grappling with her own sense of identity. As her daughters have grown older and begun to leave the nest, Kyle has found herself facing the question that haunts so many mothers. Who am I outside of being a wife and a mother? For years, her identity has been wrapped up in her roles as a reality TV star, Mauricio's partner, and her children's guiding force. Now, as her daughters become more independent, Kyle is left with an unsettling sense of emptiness. The pressures of fame, marriage, and motherhood have led her to question her own happiness. While her professional life thrives, with new acting roles and projects lined up, there is a void that success can't fill. Kyle has admitted to friends that she feels adrift, struggling to connect with her own desires and goals outside of the expectations placed upon her. In recent months, she sought solace in therapy, hoping to untangle the complex emotions she's been pushing down for so long. A possible turning point. Kyle's unhappiness at home has left her at a crossroads. Sources close to the family say that while Kyle and Mauricio have talked about counseling, they have yet to take that step seriously. Kyle is torn between wanting to fight for her marriage and wondering if the years of distance and stress have created wounds too deep to heal. She is deeply invested in her family, But part of her wonders if she needs to take time for herself to rediscover what truly makes her happy. In the meantime, fans are left to speculate, watching closely as the next season of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills unfolds. Will Kyle and Mauricio find their way back to each other, or will the pressures of fame and their growing distance prove too much to overcome? One thing is for certain, behind the glittering lights of Hollywood, even the most glamorous lives are not immune to the trials of the heart. For Kyle Richards, the journey ahead will not only test her marriage, but also her own sense of self. And though her fans may see her as the strong, resilient housewife, the truth is, like many women, Kyle is simply trying to find happiness in a life that doesn't always make it easy.